Hi everyone, my name is Christy Panay and I am a triple gold consultant with Team Skyline. I have been with Evolution since November 2022. I am a trainer and mentor, a single mom to two kids. And I always want to say Boston Terrier mom because sometimes you may hear my little Boston Terrier decide to come in the background. So I apologize for that in advance. She is asleep right now, so hopefully she doesn't want to make an appearance. But sometimes she just likes to snore in my trainings occasionally. So I'm just giving you a heads up. I am a Boston Terrier mom. So today we are going to be going over Sociamonials, and we're going to talk about what it is, and we're going to talk about what it's not. Okay, and I want to just be very clear of what it can do and some pros and cons to it. Okay. Now I do want to just let you know I'm going to be sharing some different screens. We're going to be going back and forth a little bit. So please write down any questions that you have and save them for the end. And I'll make sure that I get to any questions that you have. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen for you guys. Now, the very first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take you to my Sociamonials page, okay? Um, I'm doing it a little bit differently today. I want to show you what it can do, okay? Things that it can do so you're aware. But anything that I'm doing on this platform, you can do elsewhere. You can do it for free because one thing that Sociamonials is not is it is not a free platform, okay? I want to be very clear. You can do this without having to do Sociamonials. For me, though, it is a time saver, and I'll show you why in just a little bit, and very beneficial for me. And I'm going to also give you a little tidbit of how you can get a lifetime membership to Sociamonials for a whole lot cheaper than even what the monthly is costing. So I'm gonna say that at the very beginning. Please don't hop off just yet because I'm telling you that it's going to cost anything. Because again, you don't have to purchase this. I just want to make you aware of what's out there. So if there ever comes a time that you're interested, that you have it at your fingertips. Okay. Again, you can do everything that I'm doing here. You can post individually to each platform completely free. Meta Business Suite can post to both your Instagram and Facebook business pages. So I'm just going to show you how I can post to all of my social pages all at once. And it's a huge time saver. Okay. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to just walk you in through my Sociamonials platform, my dashboard, okay? I'm already logged in. I'm gonna go ahead and show you just from the beginning once you log in, what it's gonna look like, okay? So this is my account. I've been using it for about a year right now, and I wanna show you, I'm gonna go ahead and try to make the screen a little bit bigger. Now, you can see different accounts at the top, okay? This is my Facebook business page. This is my LinkedIn personal page, LinkedIn business, my X, not Twitter, it's X now, my Instagram business, my TikTok, and I'll explain why this is off in just a minute. This is my TikTok. This is going to be my Google business, and this is my YouTube. Okay. These are all of my social media pages that I currently have. Now, I'm going to tell you why. If you notice, there's blue circles around my Google business, my Instagram, but you don't see it around my TikTok and my YouTube. And the reason for them not having a blue circle is because I haven't posted a video today. So I turned them off because these two platforms require you to have a video. So I hope that makes sense. It's not going to let you post a picture to your YouTube or to your TikTok. You need to have some sort of video. Okay. I just want to get that out. To add an account, it's really simple. There's a little like arrow at the end, and if you do choose to try this, again, you're just going to have an arrow, and you would just simply go to add an account. Let's see. We're going to go to add an account, and mine are already added. I just want to let you know this, but all you would do is add an account. Okay. And it's going to walk you through. Hold on. I'm going to go back to this page because I do think that let's see. Resume share. I'm going to share it again because I realized that my screen decided that it was going to go to a different page. Okay. Okay. So you're going to see when you're adding an account, this is me adding my Facebook account. It's again, my Facebook is already added, but it's going to walk you through the steps one by one on how to add an account to your dashboard. Okay. Again, it's going to add business Facebooks and business Instagrams. I just want to be very clear with that. It's not going to post to your personal pages. Okay. Um, and you just go through every single one. Like if you want to add a YouTube and you have a YouTube channel, you would do the same thing. You would put in your login info. You may have to put in your password, but it's a very, very simple. And I'll give you my information at the very end. If you want to reach out to me after, if you choose to do this, you want to reach out about adding an account. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and push cancel. So I'm going to take you back to the home page. We're going to hope that it goes back. It's going to be silly for a minute. And back to this page. Hopefully. I am sorry. I don't know why. I apologize. Okay, if you don't see this page in the chat, if you could just do me a favor. Resume share, cancel, X out of this. Okay. If you could just tell me in the chat that you can see my dashboard page, just to kind of let me know, that would be great. Just say, yes, I can see where you have all your accounts. That would be great. Awesome. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate it. For some reason, when I switch screens, it's wanting to completely get rid of the other screen and just not letting me hit the back button. So I want to make sure you can see. So these are all mine. Okay. I don't have a Pinterest. I do have a Pinterest. Sorry. I haven't added my Pinterest. Okay. Just because I haven't set that up yet into how I'm going to make that look. It would just essentially what you're doing is posting to a board within your Pinterest account. I have not set mine up yet. Okay. Now, again, these are all my platforms. Okay. And I want to just show you really quickly my calendar. And looking at my calendar, I'm going to go ahead and go to the month of February. Now, I know because I was out of town, I know that I had posted through the 14th ahead of time. Okay. So this is where it's going to save you a ton of time. You're posting. You could do the same thing in Meta Business Suite with your Facebook business and your Instagram business for free. So I'm just letting you know this in advance. However, this is posting to all of my accounts. So if you look right here on the 7th, right? On the 7th, I took this straight from my, what's it called, branch up page. I saved the video that was on my branch up and I'll show you how to do that. And I took exactly what it said, okay? Because I know that branch up posts to my LinkedIn and it's going to post to my Facebook, but it's not going to post to my TikTok if it's a video. It's not going to post to my Instagram business page. And I do want to add those. Now it's kind of time consuming to do that, but this makes it a little bit easier because I want to make sure, or my Google business page, okay? BranchUp is not posting automatically to those pages, and I want to make sure that those deals are going to those pages. I hope that makes sense. So on this particular day, I did have, I was able to take this video, sent it to these 3 platforms, and it posted. Okay, so this is my calendar for February so far. Now, again, tomorrow I'm going to have to get ahead because usually I like to get ahead a little bit more, but this helps me know how many times a day I'm posting. And this is outside of BranchUp. Okay, BranchUp is posting automatically to those other platforms, but this way I know, for example, on the 8th, I posted some content to all of my platforms that day, both at 9:07 and at 12:02. Now, why it's not just at like 9 o'clock or 12 o'clock? It's because Sociamonials is going to pick an ideal time based on when you say it. So if you say I want noon, it may say a better time would be 12:07. So it's going to post automatically to the time that's closest to where you say. Okay, if you notice that this one, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in, is 12:01. Most of them are like 12:01, 9:01, really close to it, but it posts a little bit different each day. Okay, so Tomorrow I have some Valentine's Day and I'm going to probably add some more tonight. I found some deals that are in my supplier emails and I'm going to add another one. Now I try to post at 9 and 12, just content. And if I'm posting any kind of like mock booking, I typically will do it in the morning just for me. It's just to keep track of mine. Okay. So this is one way, it's a one-stop shop to get all of my platforms in one shot instead of going in individually. Okay. So for me, this is what I usually do is I usually on Saturday mornings, because I have some time, I will post for the next week. Okay. If not more, I will try to get everything I can done for the next week. So I make sure that everything is going out. Now, if you look, I stopped on the 14th. I was out of town last weekend. So I didn't get a chance. But when I'm drinking my coffee in the morning and I'm kind of just watching the news or whatever's going on a Saturday morning, I'm posting content, so I don't have to worry about it during the week. Okay, I know that it's going out to all my platforms. So this is what my calendar looks like. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to actually show you how easy it is to post to all of them at once. I'm going to go ahead and go back to my publish page because your publish page is primarily where you're going to be creating everything. Okay. There is an AI writer within this. I don't have it. You can set it up to go directly to your, chat GPT or your AI. I just already have my chat GPT open. So I just want to make you aware of that. There is an AI writer. Okay. Now, today, what we're going to do is I'm actually going to do two things. I'm going to show you how I would do branch up, and I'm going to show you how I would go to my supplier emails. Okay, you get a ton of supplier emails. Some of them you want to change up the wording or whatnot, or however you want to do it. You might want to decide, I'm going to go ahead and change up the wording for this. Some of them you might say, I'm going to use exactly what it says. It's kind of up to you, but I want to show you how easy. Now, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go to my emails. Okay. Now, again, if for some reason you're not seeing what I'm seeing, if you just throw it in the chat, I'm guessing right now, this might have happened. So I'm going to go ahead and share again. I don't know why it keeps wanting to, it keeps wanting to switch out, and I don't know why. I'm going to have to fix that. But I'm going to go ahead. Now you see all my Calendly emails. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my promotions. Okay. I did this a little bit ago, just so you all know. I did this just so I was kind of ahead of the game and I didn't have to search for anything. So this is my Gmail. All of the emails that we get, right? All of the deals. And I just kind of like went to one for Vacation Express. I like Vacation Express. I use it for a lot of my mock bookings, and I just clicked on this email. Okay. Now you may not have this email because you're not with Vacation Express yet. You may have not. I'm just gonna look in the chat real quick. See it now. Okay. So this is the one I just clicked on this email. It was pretty quick. Okay. Vacation Express, Cancun Riviera, from many cities, different packages. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to click on this Azul Beach Resort, Cancun. Okay. Now, yours might look different than mine because I have a Mac computer, and I just want to be clear, this is just one way that I do it. This is not the only way. Okay. So if I wanted to just use this picture, okay, maybe I don't want this whole, maybe I just want this part of the picture, like the right-hand side. I'm going to just take I think on PCs, it's called a snippet tool. It's very similar, but I'm just basically going to do a snapshot of what I want to do. And maybe I'm just going to copy this part. Now, again, this is my version of a snippet tool. So I'm just selecting this save up to $840 a person, and it's going to save a picture straight to my desktop. Okay, did you see it all come down here? And I'm going to need that for later. So I'm just taking this again straight from the supplier email, just the picture. And I'm going to kind of look in here. Okay, save $840 per person. Standard group accommodations. They have, round trip flights. Some of them are nonstop air from different selected airports. If you look on some of them, they have kid a minute, like if you scroll down, just kind of like reading straight through. There's swim up pools, there's 8 restaurants. Another one I saw had different toddler and kid amenities. This one watched Splash Water World for all ages. So I'm just kind of like going through really quick and seeing what's there, right? Like I'm not going to pick out everything. And I'm going to go ahead. I've already have my picture down here. And this is where I will go back to my chat GPT, right? Now again, I'm going to be switching. So we're gonna cross our fingers here. And if I have to stop and stop share and resume. I'm really sorry guys that it keeps doing this. I have to figure this one out. I'm gonna go ahead and go back, share. All right. Now, I know that my picture is on my desktop. Okay. I saw it there. I used a snipping tool. Now, you can save the picture. You can, maybe it's in your Canva and you have to download it, however you're getting your content. But I'm going to go ahead and I know for me that this isn't going to be in my desktop. So I'm going to go ahead and go to upload image. I'm going to stop for a second. There's upload image, then there's attach image. Attach image is for ones that I've already used. I'm not going to deal with that today. There's attach video and search image. I don't need to search anything. I'm not uploading a video. I just want to upload an image. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to my computer. And this is my screenshot. Let's see. Desktop. We're going to hope that this is the one. It's going to be this one. Okay. So this is exactly what I wanted. I just wanted that portion of it. I didn't want the whole thing. Now, if you look what happens on the right side. It's going to all of my socials, okay? But I wanted to say something, all right? Now, for the sake of today, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and turn Twitter off because Twitter, I know, only has a certain amount of characters, and just for the sake of today, I don't wanna have to like separate that out, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and for me, there is a built-in AI writer, but I already have my chat GPT open. And I'm going to go ahead and hopefully you guys can all see my screen. If you haven't explored ChatGPT, please do so. It's pretty amazing, okay? Now I just did, if you can see, I'm zooming in quite a bit, but I just wrote ahead of time, create a promotional post about an exclusive deal for Cancun and Riviera Maya and booking with Happy Vibes Travel. That's my business. Save up to $840 per person, all-inclusive packages, including nonstop air from select cities. I'm going to change that to select cities. Toddler and kid amenities available depending on resort. Now, I didn't give them all the information, right? I just gave them a little snippets from the email, and I'm going to go ahead and see what it gives me. Okay, so it's thinking. All right, so I don't need to go ahead and read all this for you guys, but I just want to make sure that it has like the biggest thing in there, right? It's going to have the $840 per person. It's going to have booking with Happy Vibes Travel. It's going to talk about the different nonstop airfare. Now I may want to put nonstop airfare and then in parentheses, I may, when I go to copy this, right? So that's what I'm actually going to do right now. I'm going to go ahead and copy this. And I'm going to go back to my social page, my Sociamonial page, and I'm going to paste it. Now, as you noticed, whenever I pasted it over here, this is my working table, it's going to be over here as well. All right. So dreaming of pristine beaches. Now I want to change this, right? Nonstop airfare, because we know that it's only in select cities. So I'm going to go ahead and put select cities only, just because I don't want anyone saying, well, you told me from, Dallas, I could have nonstop airfare, but maybe it's not including that, okay? So I'm gonna go family and friend, no problem. Don't miss out on this activity. And I'm gonna do contact me today at www.happyvibestravel.com or call 909 754-2039. Okay, so I am making this a live post, right? I want this to go out right now because I just want you to show like real time, like how it kind of works. So I took it straight from my supplier email. I went ahead and I did my chat GPT right here. This is from just a screenshot sharing it to my desktop. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and show you different ways that you can go ahead and post this. Come on now, please don't say it. Okay, so it says add to queue. Add to queue means it's just going to be doing it next. I don't really want it to be doing it next. I'm going to go ahead. Now there's different options, right? There's publish now, which is what we're going to do today. Schedule, which is me scheduling ahead, right? Like if I wanted to schedule ahead to if I wanted to schedule ahead to post for tomorrow, but I'm going to post it today just so you can see. But I'll show you what that kind of looks like. If you're scheduling ahead, you're literally just going, click on the date. You can choose what time, and that's how you would do that. But for today, I'm not going to schedule ahead. I'm going to publish now. Optimal, I've noticed I don't really use optimal too much, but it's going to give you the optimal time frame for your social media pages. But I'm noticing it only really does Instagram and Facebook. So I just go ahead and schedule it all out, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and do publish now. And the reason I wanna show you publish now is because whenever you do anything publish now, you need to wait until you have a verification, okay? So if you're posting in like 15, 20 minutes, you don't have to worry about this, but if you're posting on a publish now, you're gonna have to wait and don't close this page out, okay? I'm gonna cross my fingers this doesn't take too long because it takes a little bit longer with videos to do publish now. But you have to wait for a verification page to pop up, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and wait just a minute and hopefully it posts. We're gonna cross our fingers that it's not gonna take too long today. We'll give it one more minute or so. Because it's trying to think, right? It's trying to post to all the social media pages. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, see, now it goes. So for some reason, and I don't know why, it didn't want to post to my Google business. It's going to tell me why. I can click on it. It says the post was rejected to content. I don't really know what about the content was content violation policy. I'll have to look into that with Google Business. But I know right here that it's already been posted to my Facebook, my LinkedIn pages, my Instagram, and it did not post to my Google Business. The reason it did not post to my TikTok or YouTube is it's not a video, okay? So that is posted right now. Now it's going to leave me a blank screen, a blank slate to go ahead and post another one. Okay, I do see, let me see if I have any image can be found on Google. Oh, interesting. If the image can be found on Google, it will publish it. I learned that in my training. So that's very interesting. I did not know that. Thanks for sharing that, Tracy. Which is very interesting because it's a supplier email or a supplier image, you would think that you would be able to, but that's okay. All right. So there are a few different things that you can do. There are campaigns. We're not going to go into campaigns today because I wanted to make this more about posting to your social media pages. But there are campaigns where you can create newsletters. Before I stop today, guys, I apologize for the background noise. I just had someone come in and didn't realize I was recording. I'm gonna go ahead and move. I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing for just a minute, and I'm going to stop recording. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go back to share my screen. Okay, so again, you can do newsletters through here. I don't, so I'm going to be doing newsletters through you could do them through BranchUp. I'm going to be doing them through my website when I get my new website up and going. I'm working on a new website, but I do want to show you how I can do BranchUp. If you haven't set up your BranchUp yet, I highly suggest you do so. It posts automatically a few times a day to your LinkedIn pages and to your LinkedIn page and to your Facebook business. But it does not post to your Instagram business, Google business, and sometimes it'll let me do the Google business, or I'm trying to think of the other one, personal, LinkedIn, X or Twitter, or whatever you want to call it. So I just kind of what I do once a week, and I don't do it for everyone because there's so many. I will just kind of go through here. I usually will go to the Facebook one because it's going to tell me, right, which ones are coming up. So this one, I think this one's a longer video, so I don't think it's going to let me go into, and I don't want to schedule for Wednesday. I think it's a longer video. I think I already tried to download it. It was like 3 minutes. It was a little bit too long, but I kind of just go through here. And what I do, get ready for the carnival guests. Let's see. You know what? I could use that one. When does that one go out? Tomorrow. I think I already have that one. I'm gonna go a little bit farther out just because, let's see. Trying to find one that I know I haven't posted yet. And two. Okay, I'll go ahead and do this Virgin Voyages one, right? Um, what I do, this is just me because I know it's not going to post to all of my platforms. I go ahead and I copy this because this is exactly what's going to be going on to my other pages. So I copy it, I take it back, put it in my, I put it in my dashboard right here so I can write. And if you notice Twitter, I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off too. You have the option, guys, of going back and like in editing it so you're in the characters. I usually do that, but for today I'm not going to because you have to kind of rewrite it a little bit. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go back to my branch up. And for this one, I actually can just right click and save the image. So I usually just do save image to downloads so I have it readily available. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go back, upload image. It's in my downloads. It should be right here. Yep, right there. And now I have it going to these ones. So here's what I have to say. If I want to, I need to turn it off my Facebook because I don't need it going on my Facebook twice, right? That's kind of annoying. And I know that it goes to my LinkedIn business, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. And all I do is click. And when next time you're probably gonna have to click them back on. So I have it going to my Instagram business. I'm gonna try my Google business. We'll see what it does. And my personal LinkedIn. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back. And I think it's posting, it said tomorrow, did it say, oh, the 19th. So 19th at 6 a.m. So I will go ahead and schedule this out. So I'm gonna go ahead and go schedule because I want them to all kind of go out around the same time. The 19th, and I think it said 6 a.m. So we'll just go ahead and go back to 6 a.m. and schedule. When you're scheduling, it's a little bit quicker. And to make sure that it's there, you can add anything if you want to like add your hashtags, feel free to. I just wanted to show you how I kind of do it just really quick for today. But if you look on the 19th, it should be right there. See, it's scheduled to go out right here. Now, anything that you are scheduling ahead, you can go ahead and edit. Like if you wanted to add another platform, if you wanted to go back and I wanted to add my hashtags, you could absolutely do that. It just depends on, I'll probably do that after this is done, but you can go back and edit anything that is scheduled, okay? Now, what we're gonna go over next, because we went over how I can get it from my supplier email, how I can get an image from my, desktop, how I can get things from Branch Up to post to other platforms. I'm now going to log out of my account. And this is where don't like drop your jaw because we're going to talk about pricing. However, we're going to show you a least expensive way. And again, you can do all of these things for free. This just is a huge time saver for me. So I'm going to go ahead and go to pricing. And I'm going to go ahead and go down. Now, right now it's on annually. I'm going to go ahead and go to monthly because for me, I typically do things monthly. And we're just going to go over these plans. Now I'm going to go over these plans and I want you to pay particular attention to these numbers down here. Okay, the profiles, whatnot. I have a friend who actually has two businesses. And so she posts to all of her, like she's able to do it, have all of her platforms on one, right? So Some people have 30, I do not. But maybe you have multiple businesses and that's great. Or maybe you have or I don't know. I know some people, I don't know if you can share it necessarily, but there might be a way to do so. You just would have to add the accounts. But I know my friend actually has like her tech company along with her travel company. Okay. So we have the Social Pro. It's $19 a month. You can do 10 social profiles, AI writer, one user. Okay. Please don't ask me what the RSS feeds are because I actually do not know that answer. Okay. The best value, according to Sociamonials and what they're saying, is going to be $49 a month. You can post 20 profiles, you get landing pages and campaigns, right? And it's one user. All right, that's awesome. $49 a month. Still pricey. Okay, I don't want to pay $49 a month. Now I want you to, I'm gonna go over this one. Okay, enterprise, I'm not even gonna look at enterprise. I'm gonna look at this business one, $149 a month. Okay. 30 social profiles, 20 feeds, team workflow features where you can work in teams. You can get 3 users. Also, you're gonna land, it's included, you'll get this as well, right? So it's like one step up, landing pages and campaigns. Okay, for $149 a month. Now, do me a favor, put in the chat, like, yes, I'm going to spend $149 a month. Who wants to spend that? Probably not anyone, right? Seems kind of crazy. But when you see everything that it can do, you're like, oh man, it's such a like time saver, right? I know when I first did this, I was like, yes, and then I saw that price and I was like, yeah, no, not gonna happen. Okay. So that's why I'm gonna tell you today. I'm gonna tell you a couple things. Okay. There is a way to get a lifetime a whole lot cheaper. Now, again, remember 1949, 149. Okay. There is an app, or it's a website that is called appsumo.com. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this in the chat. I want you to make sure that you remember this because this is important. Appsumo.com. And what AppSumo does is it goes through different softwares and it has discounts available. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type in Sociamonials. Okay, it's right there. Sociamonials. Click on it. Now, I want you to see something at a glance, okay? Overview, let's see, I think I can go down a little bit. For $69 lifetime, okay? $69 lifetime, not monthly, lifetime. Let's see, you get everything that I showed you in mine, but I'm trying to go down, planned features. Right here. Okay, so for $69 a month, I just want you to see this. You get all the features from above. You get the one workspace, which is what I showed you, the dashboard. You get 3 users. Now, if you remember, I'm going to click back. How many for 3 users? Okay. 30 social profiles. Let's go ahead and go back. 30 social profiles. 5,000 max campaigns. That's like your different newsletters. Okay, wait, Tracy, don't buy it yet because I want to share some things with you. Okay, things that I learned the hard way. Okay, I want to make it clear for everybody. Things that I learned the hard way. When I saw this, I was like, right? If you have the money and you can spend, and this is what you choose to spend it on, I highly, highly recommend it. However, I'm never going to tell you to spend money on something that you can do for free if you don't want to. Okay, so please don't go to mentors and say, Christy told me I have to buy this. Now you don't. But I'm going to tell you guys, huge time saver. This has saved me. Okay, especially with just even branch up, right? Getting into all those social platforms. Okay, so I'm telling you right now, this $69 fee that I paid one time over a year ago, it's been over a year, is the same price that if you do it through Sociamonials is $149 a month. Okay, So you're not going to want to do it through Sociamonials. Now, this is where I need everyone to listen, okay, very, very closely. If you choose, hey, I think I want to try this out. I want to try it out before I decide, make a decision. Absolutely. That 14-day trial is awesome. But here's what I learned the hard way. Okay. I did the 14-day trial. I went through the training just like you guys did with my friend. And I was like, I'm just going to try the trial. I don't know that I'm ready to pay $69. Okay. And that's fine. Okay. It's been $69 for over a year. I don't see it changing. I did the free trial. I logged in using my, my business email that I already had, happyvibestravel@gmail.com. Did my trial. I posted content for the whole month. But guess what happens? It's a 14-day trial. At the end of 14 days, they want you to pay $149 a month because that's what you're utilizing, or whatever platform. You have to pick a plan. Okay. And if you signed up with a username and a business or an email that you wanted to use, you can't use that to do AppSumo. It has to be separate and you lose everything. So I posted literally like a month, at least a month in advance, because I was just trying to get ahead on certain things that I could, and I lost it all. All right. So again, if you're gonna do the free trial, I do like your personal email or something. Don't do your business one yet, or make sure it's just because once that trial ends, you either sign up through Sociamonials or you lose everything. You cannot use the same email in AppSumo. I hope that makes sense. God, okay. That's what I wanted to tell you, Tracy. It's a huge thing. They're not gonna let you. Okay. So I can't take you through here because I mean, unless I'm buying it. But basically, if you're doing AppSumo and you click it in, you get a code and it's gonna walk you through the different steps on how to um and how to I think it like click this link and then it's going to take you to Sociamonials page, and that's where you're going to set up all your information, if that makes sense, right? So it's just going to be like a link through AppSumo. Now I'm going to go ahead and stop recording for right now and stop sharing. And I'm going to stop recording.